Yes, my question's for Deontay, and if Jay could answer also, I'd appreciate it. I was just wondering, Tyson Fury said last week that he was going to weigh around 270 pounds for the rematch. Just wondering what your thoughts on that are, and do you believe that he's going to come in that high?
I mean, I really don't. Anything that Fury's saying and what he's going to do, I really don't care at all. You know, I'm just waiting on that date to come around. You know, I'm just so ready, you know. I don't care what he weigh in as. I mean, I just want him to be the best Fury that he could be. You know, if that weight suits him and he's comfortable with it, then hey, come on with it. You know, whatever he's saying he want to do, hey, come on with it. This is what it's all about. I want him to be in the best shape. I want him to be comfortable with his weight. I want him to be physically and mentally ready, and for the best fight of his life, because he's definitely in for a great fight come February 22nd. And I just don't want no excuses. I don't make excuses, and I ain't planning on making any. You know, I give him my best when I go in there, and I expect the same thing from him. I don't want no excuse. I don't want to know that. I don't want him to have an excuse that he should have been a little bit smaller or whatever. At this point in time, being that we've had a second fight, he should know where he needs to be as far as weight-wise and everything else, you know. So if he blow himself up, then that's him, you know. But I'm looking for the best Tyson Fury possible come February 22nd.
Jay, could you answer that also?
Oh, I don't have anything to add. I think Deontay said it all perfectly. Same exact thing. It doesn't matter to me what he comes in at. You know, Deontay's been outweighed probably in 38 fights or something like that in his career. So that's all old news to us. So whatever Fury weighs, he weighs, and we're not worried about it. It's not about him. It's about Deontay Wilder.
Also, he obviously changed trainers since the last time you fought and very recently. What did you make of him changing trainers, and why do you think that he did that?
For me, I just think it's nervous energy, to be honest. I really think it's nervous energy. And from the first fight, you know, he can go on and say that he beat me in a wide margin, but he don't believe that. He honestly really don't believe that, you know. And that's why he want to change up a lot of things, because if he did really, really believe that, you wouldn't change up so much. He didn't change up from where he trained at to trainers to now he's putting his hand in gasoline to try to make him harder. You know, he done brought so many people in his camp. Like, it's just so much going on. There's so much to keep up with. All the changes. I mean, the next he's going to go see a spiritual advisor. That's going to be the next thing he's going to do, you know, to ease his mind, you know, of what's about to happen to him and his body, you know, come February 22nd. But, you know, all in all, you know, as a fighter, you know, we must do the things that we feel is going to give us confidence up in the fight. You know, I don't think his confidence that high up in the fight when they're dealing with me because of the state of being that I left him in. I gave this man a concussion. At the end of the day, a concussion is a concussion. And it's easily to happen again the second time around because the head is not meant to be hit, especially by no power like Deontay Wilder's. So, you know, he got a lot to think about. Come the 21st before the fight, I think he's gonna be really thinking a lot that night. You know, and when the fight happened on the 22nd, you know, he in trouble now. You know, so I can't wait, man. This is the moment in time for the heavyweight division. It's fire, it's lit, it's on. You know, it's on fire, and I'm planning on keeping it that way. As the heavyweight champion of the world, I'm planning on keeping it exciting, you know, for everyone. It's back. The heavyweight division is back, baby.
Jay, could you just also answer what you think of the change in trainers and how that might impact him? Because usually trainers need a couple of camps with a guy before they kind of click.
You know, we saw that with Virgil Hunter and Dominic Brazil. It's tough to get chemistry, even if you work with somebody in the past. very tough to get chemistry quickly. It's just something that takes time. So, I think from what I've heard, Javon, I don't really know him, but I think he's a good trainer. From what I've heard, Tyson's he knows how to box, so he knows what he's doing in the ring. So it depends, what they're going to bring to the table together. We will see. I hate it for Ben because I think Ben really was instrumental in a lot more than just boxing for Tyson, as a friend and a mentor and a brother and a confidant and a therapist and boxing coach and everything else all mixed into one. I think he added a lot of value to Tyson personally and professionally. So I hate that for Ben, but at the same time, Fury's got to do what he thinks is best for his career. But our team is solid, our team is consistent, and we've been that way for a long time. So I feel like that gives us an advantage.